As a child, I was always taught by the older people in my family to forgive but to never forget. As I grew up with my friends and family, I lived by these words, always forgiving people when they wronged me, but I never forgot what they did, so I could never let them do it to me again. Until one day the people who taught me those words committed what I believed to be an unforgivable act. What happened wasn't done to me, but it was done to someone close to me, and until recently, I haven't forgiven this person, and since I've forgiven this person, I've truly understood what the power of forgiveness does to a person. I, like Claire Schroeder, did not think that I was allowed to forgive this person because the act wasn't done to me. I didn't think I had the right to forgive this person because this person had wronged someone closer to me, and I thought they were the ones that was supposed to forgive them first. Like I said a minute ago, I recently forgave this person, and since then it feels like a weight has been lifted off of my shoulder, and I can see myself living a happier life, and I can see myself, I know I'm happier, and I'm living my life differently than I used to. Claire Schroeder, like myself, did end up forgiving Kathy Powers at the end of the video, and I think she did that for herself, so she could live a happier life. I think if she wouldn't have forgiven Kathy Powers at the end of the video, she wouldn't be living a happy life like I would think she's living now, even though her father's not here to be with her anymore. The Amish from the nickel mine shooting forgave the shooter as soon as he committed the act that he committed, killing all the children that he did. And as I was growing up, I tried to forgive as quickly as the Amish did, but I never truly understood what forgiveness was until I've forgiven this person that hurt someone close to me. And as I would always try to forgive, when I didn't understand what the meaning of forgiveness was, it was a little difficult for me to forgive. I believe that to forgive someone, you need to dwell upon what happens first, and you need to think about why it happened and see from their viewpoint why they did it. And since I've begun meditating, I've realized that forgiving people is a lot easier because you're letting go of all of this stress that you have in your body, and you're letting go of this anger, and it just makes it easier to forgive. I still feel myself holding grudges against people, and that's why I've began to meditate, because it makes it easier to let go of these grudges, but it's still very difficult. I believe to completely forgive someone, you have to first try to understand why they did it, and obviously that can be difficult because it's difficult to see from other people's viewpoints. Forgiveness will never be an easy thing to accomplish, but I believe all things are forgivable. They're forgivable after a certain amount of time has passed, after you've grieved long enough, and after you've dwelt upon what happened, and you have to try, like I said earlier, to understand what happened. And if the person who committed the act is truly sorry and remorseful, then I believe it's okay to forgive. But along with being remorseful, they have to show that they've changed in a positive way. I was always taught to say, I forgive you, instead of saying it's okay, because if you say it's okay, it gives that person a chance to commit that act again, and then it'll be even more difficult to forgive. All these factors are the reasons why I believe forgiving is one of the hardest things to do, and one of the most powerful things to help you lead a happier life. Forgive people for yourself, not so you can become closer with the other person.